Hi. We're starting figure drawing the summative points. That means we're actually going to be drawing people that we're looking at 3D. You can draw people in class or you can draw people from home. So we're looking at from head all the way down to feet. All right. All those poses, appropriate clothed poses. Okay. So I'm going to click on the summative information. Um, this is the grade sheet of what it's going to look like. And I'm going to have you do 4 1-minute poses. You can even put them on one piece of paper, but I'm wanting someone to get some different poses. It doesn't have to be boxing. It could be dancing. It could be yoga poses. It could be sports poses. But I want you to do 4 different 1-minute poses. I don't care if you use pencil, crayons, markers, combinations, but I want you to start to learn how to draw a little bit faster. You don't see a lot of details. A lot of times they start from the top and start to draw down and get as much information as you can. So you're going to do 4 1-minute poses. You're going to do 2 of the 5-minute poses. So then you're going to be able to start to bulk in with fast type of line your different muscles pretty soon. You won't spend a lot of times on faces because that'll take away from trying to get from head all the way down to feet if you can. So your 2 5-minute poses, you'll probably do maybe 3, 4, 5 of them and turn in your best too. And you can do these with crayons, markers, pencils, probably on just regular like printer paper would be a good size. When you start your 15-minute poses, I want you to work with a variety of materials, and I also want you to work on bigger paper. So the bigger paper would be like on 12 by 18. If you need to, take 2 smaller pieces and tape it together. Um, Faces are not important on this. What is important is getting the proportions, the head size, folds, anatomy. Remember, elbows bend at the waist. This was done with pencil and white paper. This was done with pastels on black paper, and that was kind of cool. So white paper, black paper. This was done with crayons on white paper. So you can do at least 3 of them. I'll grade the best 3. So if you do a bunch more, that's fine too. But 15 minutes. All right. So fills the page, draws large as you can, accurate proportions, doesn't need to include details like faces. It'll show a moment in time. So you're actually drawing someone you're looking at. Okay. Facial features are optional, but I'd rather you not do too much face if it takes away from the body. Sometimes people do a great drawing and it's fine without the face or just maybe glasses or something like that. But we didn't go into portraits yet, so I don't want that to feel like you're going to ruin your whole drawing just because you have your face not done. It doesn't need to be done. We're drawing the bodies for now. All right. So clothes indicated by seams and folds. When you start your shading, you can have props, stools, um, maybe just sitting on the floor. All right. When you get to your 30-minute poses, it's like 30 minutes is you're going to say, that's way too much time, but I want you to do 2 30-minute poses. Again, it's going to be have someone that can sit there and hold a pose that they can actually hold. All right. This was done with markers. This was a student, and I believe they started it mostly with crayon. I love the negative space back here. So you can see that really makes the figure show up. You can see they took the folds and the poses and actually really added so much to this drawing. So this is when your personality is going to start showing up. So and your own kind of style. So you're going to be turning in 2 30-minute poses. So again, do 2, 3, 4. And then you can turn in the 2 that turn out the best. You only need 1 peer critique, so you can critique one or the other. So you're going to be putting your drawings over here, but I wanted you just to see what students your age are doing when they've been drawing in class. All right. This is to take our next our next leap into our standards. Now it says watch the challenges of a courtroom artist. I do have it as MP4. And I want you to answer these 2 questions. All right. And this will help us tie it to like real life and occupations. And why do people actually draw like this for an occupation? All right. So why are the artists drawing in the courtroom? Why don't they just take a photo? You'll find that out. And what are 2 challenges artists face when they're actually drawing in a courtroom? All right. And there's probably more challenges than that. So this is going to be your summative. I hope you have enjoy the options of working on big paper, smaller paper, working with different types of materials. You can work with students from class. You could draw like little brothers at home or grandmas or whatever. So you just really can enjoy the realistic proportions of the human figure, clothed human figure.